Well, good evening and welcome to the SHAC. My name is Barbara Gray from Clarity here in the UK, and I was going to try something new with our timing. Come on in. Let me just check one thing. Bear with me 1 second, because I want to see while you're coming in. Come on in. Let me see if I can find captions. Let's see. Yes, it works. There's a lot of movement at the moment, as you know, my friends, okay? And so we've got a studio here above the garage, which we put together during lockdown. And then, of course, we've got another TV studio at Clarity Towers in Edenbridge, where we've been super active recently. Come on in, my friends. And so there's a little bit of movement with the cameras. That camera went over there. This camera came in. A little bit of swapping and changing. Lights, camera. We don't want to spend a load of money unnecessarily. Good. Sound is great, everybody says. Excellent. Yeah, so it's a bit of a reset every time, but it looks like I've nailed it. Our darling Grace from New York is in the building with you. So hello, Brooklyn. And if you have any questions, then she's your gal. And I think Dave is there as well. Sound and vision, all good. Wow, I'm glad to hear it. Come on in. And tonight is the SHAC. So we're just going to doodle, okay? We're going to clear the mind, bit of yoga for the head, okay? It's important. All you need is a pencil. Something's pinging. What can I say? Oh, well, let it ping. That's the least of my worries. All you need is a pencil, and if you have a rubber, an eraser, that might give you a little bit of a security blanket, a bit of tracing paper. That'd be handy. We've ordered more. We sold out. It's a-coming. We sell really good tracing paper, but to be in the SHAC to join in, you don't need to even have a pencil, or you could just hang in. Enjoy the banter, enjoy the company. We're here to keep you company. These are turbulent times, you know, everywhere you look, whether it's at Create and Craft. I mean, that's just a small reflection for me of what's going on in the world. There's turmoil everywhere I look. So if I'm looking there and I see turmoil, then so do you, my friends, right? But just for an hour this evening, we're going to park all that because it's outside in the car park. It's doing press ups. It's waiting for us, you know. But just for an hour, let's just do what we like doing, which is hanging out together. I see Clarity Sue's there. Hi, Sue. And Ken. Hi, Ken. And Glynis. It really is a Jackie. There you go. Maureen. Helen, Linda. It's always the same friends. And I think that's, you know, that's really good that we keep each other company, you know. And when newcomers come, super welcoming, aren't we? You know. And at the moment, I think more and more newcomers will be coming in to join us. I do, because at the moment, Create and Craft is parked. It is what it is. I'm in daily contact with the people that know most, like the people, the managers, and you know, and they're trying their best. Trust me, they're not doing this for fun. It's chaos, okay? But it will be resolved one way or another. So I heard today, latest update, they want to go live next Wednesday. And I know you say, wow, they keep moving the goalpost. They don't do it to mess with us. They really don't. There's a lot at stake here. A lot of jobs, a lot of livelihoods, a lot of money, you know, and it's not just about Clarity. It's about loads of different suppliers. And it's about the 200 people in that building. There's a lot going on, folks. And so we're here to keep you company, right? And we're busy on Clarity TV, just plugging the gaps, okay? Trying to keep our little outfit going, keep our little show on the road. And tomorrow, let me just remember, Because instead of writing me notes, look, do you want to see? These are my notes for tonight. This is where my head's at. Right, you ready? Look, Thursday, 7 p.m, tidying out, calm the mind, clearing all day. Oh no, not a great plan. So that's as far as I got today. You got to know your limits, and you've got to control the controllable, and sometimes you can control even less than you'd like. So today I had to step away. I did. Yesterday I started feeling anxious, especially when I heard about Leslie Wharton, my mate. We go back a long way, Leslie and I. She died yesterday, and we were about the same age, and I thought, that's rough. That's rough. She had a lot of living left. She had a lot of living left to do, that woman. And so today I withdrew to the back of my cave, and I cleaned out my house. Do you do that as well? I imagine it's good for the mind. So I cleaned out the kitchen, I cleaned out the bedroom. Then I came up here and I thought, right, my mates are turning up tonight, so I better sort this place out. And this is how chaotic it's been in my life. The last time I was here was when we did the craft along last Thursday evening. Do you remember? And everything was exactly here as I had walked away from it a week ago. That tells you everything you need to know. So today I had to clear all that away for a start. Then I had to refresh my memory. What are we doing? We're doing L for love. That's what we're drawing today, But I do think, you got to take it one day at a time. I blog today as well. And it is one day at a time, isn't it? Whatever's going on, everybody's got something. Since we last hung out together, we've done loads. I've done loads. A Saturday, I did that online workshop. That went really well. Really well. We had a couple of technical glitches. I'll tell you why, because the file was so huge. When Jim went to upload it, it wouldn't have it. So that was a bit of a monkey. So then we had to buy a whole other program so that we could do what we need. But it's all right, because we have plans for more online. So it's a teething thing, We worked it out. Jim was on it, spent a bit more money. And now if you did want to watch, if you want to go in and if you enrolled last time, you want to go and have another look, then of course you can. If you missed it and you really fancied having a go at the lighthouse, I think I put it out. Yeah, there it is. The lighthouse. Where is it? The lighthouse. If you fancy having a go at the paper collage, Jim's loaded it as a product again. It won't have a live attached to it, but it's still a beautiful pre-recorded masterclass with myself in real time. That's about 4.5 hours long. If you fancy buying that, it's for sale. And you can go in, and once you've got the key, you can go in for a whole year. Just keep looking at it. Check it out, change it, fast forward, rewind. It's a proper online class. Once you've got the keys, you've got the keys. So we did that on Saturday, and we sorted out all the technical glitches around it. Happy to report. Then on Sunday, we set up for the parchment retreats at the spa. And then on Monday and Tuesday, we had the best time. Linda and Rob came down from Wales, Linda Williams, and we had such a lovely time. And I would say that particular retreat was the best. It was just such a nice, it was a great project. It was a great group of people. It was just lovely energy. And Linda and I, we were like a comedy duo. It was quite funny. We bounced off each other beautifully. So it went really well, and I love that girl. I love that woman. And so, we just had a good time. And we kicked it off with a beautiful calendar, because we made a calendar for her. And that's on sale as well. That's on the website. So that was a real ego, kind of a confidence boost for her. She needed just sometimes when we get older and we start to question our abilities, don't we? Think we're losing it. And so that was a real lovely pat on the back for Linda, and I'm glad we did that. Yeah, and then that was Monday, Tuesday. Then Wednesday, Paul and I bounced straight back into Clarity TV and did a couple of hours yesterday. I had a bit of a funny turn after the second one. I just said I can't cope anymore because I'm not sleeping. So so Paul took over, and Jilly, she took the helm backstage. So that was cool. And today was Thursday. And today I said, right, that's it. I'm going to spend a day in the house and in the studio and like sometimes you've got so many windows open, you've got to shut them all down. So I thought, right, that's it. Shut down a few windows in my head, reboot, recalibrate, reframe, have a bit of a think. And it works, clear the table, clear the mind. It does. By tomorrow, everything will be fine again. And now we get to spend an hour together doodling. So let's have a look. I think we've allowed, yeah, there you go, 150 people. What a laugh, the Giggles and Chuckles show. Yeah. And we sold loads of those plates as well, Ken. We did. So let me show you what we're going to do. Last time we were together, I know it's a little bit disjointed at the moment in the shack, but we will get it back together again. There's just a lot going on, friends, okay? I know I can say that too. Right, let's have a look. We did draw love. Do you remember we're doing an alphabet and we're on L? And I thought it would be nice to go to L for love. So we drew this on a bit of tracing paper. Just if you're new to the fold, that's all we did. So we took the letters, we all of the letters, all the SHAC, the entire SHAC every single lesson we've ever done, all the letters are certainly recorded on YouTube. They're all there for you. It's all free. The SHAC is just a safe, happy and creative place to hang out and doodle. And our artwork's getting good, friends. So let's have a look. We drew love and we made a couple of letters, did it on tracing paper, right? Oh, excuse me. And then we overlaid another piece of tracing paper, see? And we doodled a really lovely flourish, right? Like so. But we put this, so we got two bits of tracing paper now. It's a real mechanical overlay, this is. But this is how I draw. And this is how a lot of people draw. I mean, if you think about it, if you do Photoshop or Illustrator or any of the Adobe graphics programs, art programs online, like Apple, I'm an Apple girl. Always have been. Don't give me anything other than a Mac. I wouldn't even know how to turn it on. But so Mac and Apple are very much for arty, aren't they? Creatives. And there's a thing called the Adobe suite, which has got like Illustrator and Photoshop, and it's all, and InDesign, I really like InDesign. It's all about the layers, and you lock a layer off, you put another overlay on, you draw that, you merge them. It's exactly the same thing. And the whole computer graphics of different layers is exactly what we did before computers, which is what we do here in the shack. So we've got layer number 1, layer number 2, and then what we're going to do now is merge these two layers. So we're going to I think in graphics it's called compressing them. Okay, so what we're going to do now is take a couple of bits of low-tack tape, right? And I'm putting a bit of copy paper on there as well. So otherwise it's a bit dark. Look, see, that's the only reason. The copy paper just gives you that light. So what we're going to do, okay, let's put that there. And then we're going to let's just attach with the low-tack tape that we sell. Oh, I tell you what, I do need to tell you. Right, there you go. Low-tack tape, like that. So you do that corner, turn that round. Here we go again. Does this remind you a little bit of the online workshop? All right. Let's just do the two top left, bottom right. That'll work. It's the same thing. Right, that'll do for this job. Just make sure that it's all nice and lined up because we want to join both together. what am I doing here? Oh, I am a clown. Hang on a minute. Right, go again. Take all that off. We need a third bit of, I need a third bit of tracing paper. Right, off it comes. Right, so start again. So you got love, flowers, third bit of tracing paper. Third bit of tracing paper. This is starting to get premium here. Look, this is all I've got left. It's getting time to order more, folks. Right, bit of tracing paper. Right, so now we've got another layer. That was because I was talking in computer speak, and I thought in computer you wouldn't actually use the physical third layer, but I'm going to. I'm going to use a third layer of tracing paper over the top. So then, that's good actually to do that, because then what it means is if you want to change this template, that layer or that layer, you're not drawing all over them, you're not compromising them. Yeah, Gracie says we're sold out. Paul and I had this conversation this morning. We did ask Pete to order it last week, Grace, but I'm sure it will get done. A few people on holiday at the moment at work, so there's a little bit of a communication thing going on. Right, so there you go. It's all right though. Brilliant team. I got no complaints about my lovely Clarity team. They are good and they are reliable, you know. And oh, that's not a good sharpener. That one needs to be relegated. Let's try a different one. Need a good sharp pencil now. I'm going to use just an 8. That's better. There you go. Much better. Right, so that one's good. That one's ropey. So this one needs to have. What I'll do is when the erasers get a little bit they wear out. They do wear out. Then I'll just put an E on this for eraser, and then I can use it for my rubbers, my rubber pencils. So this one's a good one then. Okay. Oh yeah, get a bit more life out of it. So what we're going to do now is compress. So put both of these layers together. Okay, let's merge them. Is anybody doing this with me? Let's see. Wow, I see that Ken's just said, people on holiday. Next, you'll be telling us Paul's going on holiday. Paul is going on holiday. Paul is going on holiday. Tomorrow is his last day at work and he's off for a fortnight. I know. Be all right. It'll be all right. He needs a break. Paul needs a break. And so we're having a Cobra meeting tomorrow to see how we're going to cope without him. A Cobra meeting. Be fine. I've got ideas. I've got plans. Anyway, I'm always in the background. Let's have a look. So what we're going to do is we'll start with the letters, and what we'll do is we're making the whole thing, we're bringing the whole thing onto one layer. If I show you what I've already done, because I did do this just roughly this afternoon, just so that I knew that it worked. That's what I'm looking for. Isn't that pretty? You see? So that's what we're doing now. And we're putting the letter down. We can finesse all the bits where there's a little bit, you know, here, for example, and there. We can sort that out afterwards. But what we're looking for is a really lovely flow. See that flourish going to come through like that. We've still got that lovely flourish, but we're weaving it in and out of the letters. Okay, there. There's one I did earlier. Right, so we'll start over here. And you can use a ruler if you like. I'm just going to go freehand. Do you know the best thing about this? As soon as you do this, you just stop worrying. There you go. You've got to concentrate a bit. So wherever it's coming through the letter, I'm going to take a break. There we are. This is going to be really nice. Just take one letter at a time, one line at a time. like that. There you go. And I'm going to deal with this flourish at the same time. So I'm going to work my way through. So this is where the line, we're breaking through the line here. So I'm going to air draw. You know, like we always do this, don't we? You go like that and you just air draw and stop where there's a good place to stop. And then we're going to come around here. We'll just flow into there like that. There you go. And we can always add the flourishes and the hearts and all that. We did go back and do that afterwards, or we can come in here and we can do it as we go. I'm tempted to, I tell you why, I'm tempted to do this as I go, only because I don't want to run my finger or my hand through it as I'm going. So in that respect, why don't we come in a bit closer there? Then you can see better, because I'm sticking on the same spot, aren't I? How's that? See, it says now and forever. And then we've got Alex and Mark. That's the beautiful wedding that we went to. That's our Mark, Grace's brother, and Alex's beautiful bride with that phenomenal dress. Did you see that dress? I know. Unbelievable. I mean, she's got a figure to just die for anyway, but what a beautiful bride, eh? I know. Stunning. Right, now let's have a look. So we're going to come through to here. So what I want to do is just pop that O in, make the artwork come to you and air draw. So what I mean by that is you're just going to get your eye in. See, and then I know that I'm going to come around. I need to stop there. So I'm just going to get to there. And then I'm going to sweep round like that. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to see if I can find, yes. God, I need to sort this place out. I need to have about a month off and just blitz the whole lot. I'll tell you what I did do though, which is why I was a bit late to the party. I got a bit carried away. I decided, right, because I've got drawers. This here where I work is an island. Okay, so I'm on an island, and I'm in under the roof. So I've got the island, right, which is so say 2/3 of the island is where you are. You're all there, and I've got this much to work at. Okay, and then underneath is all drawers, so I can kind of reach for the ink pads up that side. Archivals are there, blah blah blah. But the drawers are getting so full now that you can't really get to the ink pads at the back. So I thought, I know what I'll do. Now I've started, you know, now I've got to finish it. So now I've got to go to work tomorrow and get some more storage boxes. Oh, so useful storage boxes. So I thought, right, I know what I'm going to do. Because I've got one drawer for all the distress inks. And then I've got one drawer for all the distress oxides. Right, so I need to have a bit of a sort out. So what I've done now, see, I'm going to put all the yellow ones, yellow and orange in one, all the pink and purple in another one, all the green ones in another one, right? And now I'm starting to see why I can't close the drawers, because I've got everything in duplicate. I've got more than one of all of them. You know, look, mustard seed. Mustard seed, mustard seed, mustard seed, wild honey. 3 mustard seeds. See what I mean? Dried marigold. Oh, that's spiced marmalade. So then, you know, I've got a friend in town who does charity work. She does. She has arty classes in Crowborough. So what I'm going to do, once I've sorted out all my boxes, I'm going back through them again. Right, and when I've got duplicates, I'm going to have a box for my mate, and I'm going to put it all in there for her. I've already got a box of pro markers. I've got pro markers up here. We don't sell pro markers. I can't use pro markers. So I'm making a great big box for my friend, because she will love, she doesn't have to buy it then for her. It's a charitable workshops. It's for children with learning disabilities. So I think that will be great, and they're all fine. It's not like they're dried out. I'll check anyway. I'm not going to give her old ink pads that are no good. I'm going to give her decent stuff. So I'm going to do that as well. Right, let's have a look. This one carries on up here like so, and then stops there. Then it comes through as if it were, you pretend it's coming through. But before we do that, we're going to come in under the V as well. We're coming under the V. So the V is above. So let's get that layer in. And then we'll pop that one in there like so. Nice, eh? Yeah. I'm glad we're hanging out together. It's been a right day in my head. It was a right bloody hornet's nest today. Don't want to get in there sometimes. It's not a good place to be on your own. Not a good place to be today anyway. Got to the point where I thought, I know the only solution at this stage. When you get to a point where you think, if I don't switch this off, I'm going to regret it. And so I just went to bed for an hour. I thought, no, I'm going to switch off. It's the only safe place for me. Being honest. Yeah. It's the way it is. We have days like that. I cannot deny it, folks. It'd be weird if I didn't have days like that, especially with what's going on in the world. And I'm not even talking about creating craft. I'm talking about the world. Right, let's have a look at this one. So this one comes round here. Wrong outfit. Wrong outfit. When will she learn? You don't wear bell-bottom flare sleeves when you're dragging your sleeve through carbon and pencil, do you? No, man. So, where was I? Right, swirl. So this is going to come round here and then up there like so. Right, ready? Okay. And we're off. Round we go. And a little droplet. And then this one, going to come round like that. And a little droplet. Okay, happy with that? That'll do, donkey. Heart in. Completes L. And then we just got that. I think we'll do the now and forever at the end, though. Okay, got to get that going. We'll do that at the end. One thing at a time, friends. Right, next one. Okay. Oh, that'll do. Okay, straight line grey. Try and keep it straight. Tell you what I will tell you. I'm going to close this book because it's in my way. Right, get your eye in, and round we go. So if you were here the last time when we did this love, which was, gosh, that must have been last Monday, when we did this, the E, just in case you're wondering where we got our E from, the E was actually the O with a little bit missing here. We just took that bit out, didn't we? Do you remember? I thought that was quite clever, actually. There we go. Like so, see? Then that comes around here like that. And that's that bit there. And then this bit allows for the swirl again. That's not difficult, is it? Right, so this comes around here. Everybody happy? Gracie, are you there? I wanted to tell you as well that you heard it here first. The big email hasn't gone out yet. It's nothing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's nothing terrible at all. But in a bid to cover this situation at the moment, we're having a sale. Okay, and it's a big sale, and it starts, well, actually, I think, if I'm not mistaken, just get this right, I did check, I think that Tom has quietly already launched it on our website, so it's up to 50% off, and it's a blanket sale, so that means it's across the board, and it's going to run. It's running now. Officially, it starts tomorrow morning, but we always do a soft launch because you want to make sure that the websites, that it's all singing or dancing, that there are no technical glitches. So you do a soft launch and you don't shout about it. And then you go in and you scour and make sure that everything is correct, and you do a few tests to make sure that nothing's fallen over. Well, that's what we do anyway. But I have it on authority, on good authority, that I can tell you that the coast is clear, the green light has been given, and the sale is waiting. So if you want to take advantage, then I am not going to stop you. It's a half price sale. It runs from today, well, tomorrow, over the weekend, and I think we'll probably shut it down again on Monday at midnight. Okay. We were told that Create and Craft will be, they've moved their live shows. I found out today they moved them to Wednesday again. So so that means we're losing quite a lot of airtime on TV, you know. So we've got to do it differently, that's all. All right. Not done yet. But the good news is there's a half price sale at Clarity. Lots of things, all things Clarity are half price. And then all things non-Clarity are at a keen price as well. And I'm absolutely sure that Create and Craft will come good. Well, we're keeping the faith. I certainly am. Clarity, we're on track. And we're just waiting until things are resolved and things can get back to normal, you know? Right, let's have a look. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Just think what it must be like to if you work up there. You got absolutely no options. So they'll be fine. Now and forever. And then we're going to put the names here. Okay, here we go. Alex. Try, this is the trick. It's like ribbon writing. You want to keep your pen down and see if you can, look, watch. See if you can keep going like this and make it all link up like a ribbon. Yeah? There. Isn't that nice? Alex and Mark. So I wonder what it looks like if we lift this off. There. That's what it looks like. I think this is rather nice. Yeah? Yeah, so sale, it's up to 50%. That, but there won't be additional club, you know, Clarity Club discounts as well. Can't give it away. But you get your loyalty points, you know. Have a look. Oh, is that the dodgy one again? No, I'm going to use the graphic. Oh, yeah, that's better. So that's better. So in the pencil sharpener, there are 3 holes, and the graphite one is the one to use. Yes. Right, so now let's see. Next thing, let's do this line along here and this line along here. And once we've done that, yeah, what do you think? This is looking really nice. And now I think what would look really lovely, see, because we've got to put the design on here. Here we go again now. Slowly does it. We've got to add the design here. I'm going to leave that open. Because then what we want to do, this is going to look good, right? Then we're going to flip it over, put pencil on the back. Because it's a word, because it's a word, you can't really do it in reflection. It'll be back to front. So you've got to put the graphite on the back, then flip it back and then transfer it to whichever paper. And I was thinking it'd be really nice to do a kind of Victorian style, maybe put, well, let's one thing at a time. Let's get the design right first. Okay. Let's get the design right first. Do I want to come down there? Probably, eh? Yeah, I do. Right. And then we'll ink. Be nice to get a bit of project completion on this, actually, won't it? All right, here we go. There. Oh, we've got good company, 156 people I'm seeing here. See, a lot of people watch on YouTube, which is really nice. Right, here we go. All right. So tomorrow, this is exciting as well. Deborah Wheeler is coming down to Clarity Towers, and she's going to be doing a TV show with Paul. Yeah, I know. She's doing a TV show with Paul, and she's going to be highlighting some things that are in the sale, which I think is a great idea. You know, let's do that thing, I said. So she's going to be doing some really nice demos, showing off, well, just showing off some stamps that are in the sale. Can't beat that. And then I thought over the weekend I'd do some really cool blogging and get some good step-by-steps going and dig out a few YouTube videos to show you how to use different bits and pieces. I had a little chat with Eileen Godwin earlier on as well, and she said she's down for helping as well. So, you know, more will be revealed there too. She's gonna give us a hand. Have you got your open day tickets yet? That's the next thing I need to talk to you about. It's on the oh, don't say it, Gray, just think it. It's all right, I can change it when I just want to see what it looks like. Have you got your open day tickets yet? 8th of December, 9th of December. Doesn't this look lovely? I know. I think so. 8th of December, 9th of December. Yeah? What are we going to do about this? We need to come around here, don't we? Yeah. It's going to be a cracking couple of days. We've got Eileen there. Go around the room. Got Eileen, Sam Crow. Eileen and Sam. I haven't had time to do any pottery, so you got me as well. This is on ink and stuff. Eileen, Sam Crow, Barbara, Paul. I should have written a list. I know it's terrible. It's November. Did I say December? Sorry. It's November. November the 7th and the... Oh, let's look this up, really. November... Grace, give us a clue. November the 8th, November the 9th. This is what happens when you don't make a list. November the 8th, November the 9th, and then the 10th is the workshops. Okay, so November the 8th, November the 9th, and 10th is the workshop. Thank you very much. And there are loads of the demonstrators. I do know that we've got make and takes, and Tina Morris is doing the stampy one, and Hazel Edwards is doing the groovy one. So that's real fun. Then there'll be Jane Telford and Josie and Linda. They're definitely coming for the parchment side of the building. I've got Martine Smith. I'm pretty sure she said she would come as well. Paul and me, and Glynis, of course, is on the snip clinic, and she's going to be showing you how to cut round with grids as well, which that'll be interesting. So that's good. And then I've got to figure out Will there be a carol? Will there be carol? Is that Adam Humphreys? Well, bonjour, bonjour. Now, do you want to come down, Adam, and join us? Hey, you may not be that busy. You may want to say, yes, please. Bring your daughter. And I was, funny you should say that about a sing-song. I was thinking that we ought to have a carol singing session because it is the Christmas open days. So that would be really fun. Okay. So my job is to compile the carol, the little booklet, because that would be really cool. We could print out a load of carols, you know, so that everybody, even if you don't know the words, you know the words. And then we could have a good old sing-song, right? We've got mince pies sorted out. I just need to find someone to make them. No, actually, I'll buy them. And then we got mulled wine. I thought that'd be lovely. And loads of demos. Yeah. I think it's going to be cracking. And the tickets are £10 to get in, and you can come to the door. You know, I'm sure we won't turn you away if you don't have a ticket last minute. I could have a few days free. Yes, Adam. You could. Have a look at your calendar, see if you're free. And bring that little girl of yours. She will have an absolute blast. People will be delighted to see you. Let me see. I think that's it. You know, it'll be a good do it. The open days are always fabulous. And then there are raffles, very, very generous raffles. And coming up for Christmas, more so, Mum will be there. Mum will definitely be there. Have I missed anybody? Well, maybe. I didn't mean to do that. But if I did, I apologize. I was just working around the room in my head. I think I've got everybody. Dee, Paramore, not sure yet. She's moving, so it's a bit up in the air. So we'll play that by ear. But I do know for sure that Linda's coming down from Wales, and Eileen will be there too. We might even see her before that. So there you go. Feel free to bring me mulled wine at the till. Oh, Grace, of course. And Grace is coming from New York as well. Yes. And that makes my day. My daughter will be there too. It's a lot. It's a lot. Right. Don't you think that this would look really nice? Hang on, the eyes are all weepy. Don't you think this would look really nice with lines in it? But do we have to put the lines in now? Yeah, we do, because we've got to transfer the lines, haven't we? Let's have a look. Okay. Lines. If we put the lines in, no, we won't put the lines in now. We'll put the lines in afterwards, okay? It's too much. Let's put this really long line in. Hey, let's get a ruler. I tell you what, where are those Pergamano rulers? Because we've got a lot of them. Why don't you buy one of them? Treat yourself. Treat yourself to a Pergamano ruler. We've got a bloody warehouse full. Right. Okay, here we go. Just my eyes are all misty. So yeah, let me see. Open days. It will be great. It will be. Jazz and her mum are running the kitchen, so we got lunches and sandwiches, and it would be lovely for you to meet. If you haven't met, Jazz is a top designer. Lisa will be there as well, top designer. You know, you've got the best of the best in the business in this building. You know, you're meeting literally the who's who of Clarity and the design team. You know, I'm so proud of them. So yeah, get your tickets, because it would be a shame for you to miss it. Right, now let's have a look. I'm going to just hold this now. I'm coming along there and then along there. And then I'm going to make another little, I like it kind of open, you know, like not, actually I'm going to sweep it that way so it's a little bit more au naturel either end. Yeah, that's it. And you'll notice that what I'm doing is I'm I'm avoiding the bits so that when yeah, that's it. That'd be nice. Look good. Right, so we'll go from the center there, go out like that, and then out like that. That'll be nice. Okay, and then these lines in there, I'll just do one. Okay, let's have a look. We'll just do one. There. Here we are. And then we can do it with a ruler if we feel it looks more controlled or professional, can't we? Here we go. Yeah, so I got so caught up sorting out my ink pad drawer. Well, I'd already done my knicker drawer and my bra drawer, so it was ink pads next. I've got my priorities sorted. Yeah, this is looking good. I got so engrossed in doing that I didn't make my little notelet thing. So I usually I've got a little list of things to cover, but I do know that I wanted to talk to you. Doesn't that look pretty? Hey, see what happens if I take this away. I know I wanted to talk to you about the sale. I wanted to make sure that you're all okay. I wanted to shout about the open days and about the workshops. So the workshops, the Sunday, Friday, open day, Saturday, open day, Sunday, 2 workshops. Linda Williams is doing, you can have your parchment experience with her. And it's not just for beginners. She's doing these amazing angels, beautiful. She's made a really beautiful angel plate. So she'll be making angels. So there's a workshop on the Sunday all day with Linda Williams, if you'd like to go with her, and if you're a parcher. And then I think mine is pretty much, I don't know, I think there were maybe two spaces left on mine, and then that will be full too. That will be full up. There are more spaces on Linda's, but there you go. We just did a big parchment retreat, so clearly most people were at the spa. But if you wanted to join on the workshop, so you could say you come on the Saturday, then you could stay overnight local to Ditton, Maidstone, and then you could come back on the Sunday and have a really lovely workshop. What a nice Christmas treat that would be. I'm looking forward to the angel workshop. Well done, Helen. I know you joined at the, you signed up, didn't you? It's when you see the angels, you think, I need to make that. I know they're lovely. I remember when in Germany, they have these really expensive, beautiful angels. They're very expensive. And they're all embroidered in gold, and you have one for life really, and it always goes at the top of the tree. And I've got one that's much coveted. I must dig it out. It's starting to look a little bit like I've had it for 30 years, which I have, and it looks a bit tired, but they're so expensive. I might have to give it a bit of a trim. But she sits on the top of the tree. She's gorgeous. And I was thinking when I saw Linda's angel, I thought, yeah, I mean, I could actually make a new one. But we don't use it. We don't really have a Christmas tree anymore now because of the cats. You wouldn't, would you? Right. So there, we've got that. We've done that. Let's have a look. What's the time? 10:02. 10:02. Well, good. No, Leonie's not going to be there at the open days. I don't think Leonie's going to be there. So, no, she's not. But Sam Crow is. And Eileen Godwin is. And Barbara Gray is. There you go. We're the Inky Brigade this time. There. So now we've done that. Let me take this one away. And let me take that one away. Right. And we can keep these layers, you see. There you go. Yeah, and somebody just made a valid point. If you wait, if you're coming to the open days, we'll put a pile of calendars next to Linda, and I'll get her to sign them. Yeah, I'll get her to sign them. She'll really, she's really flattered, you know. And so, and then that saves us postage as well. And they come in a nice envelope for a gift anyway. But it'd be nice to get a signed copy from Linda. And actually, we've got some little ones being made as well. So we'll bring some smaller ones for the open days too. You know, A4 ones. These ones are A3 ones, the new ones. And then I thought we could make some little pocket-sized ones. You know, so you could have one in your kitchen. You could have one in your craft room. And we were just thinking, I just thought it'd be really nice to have a piece of Linda Williams artwork on your wall all year round. It's very lovely. Right. So now I've done that, what I've got to do is turn that over, and I've got to transfer our graphite to this side, haven't I? So I think I'll start up there because this is fine now. So I'll start up there and I'll just work my way down. So I think I'll do the letters because it's difficult to see what you've done and what you haven't done, isn't it? So I'll start at the top and work my way down. And then, oh, Dave's here. Cup of tea?
Yep.
Thank you.
Chamomile tea, though.
All right. Do I look like I need chamomile tea now?
Not saying.
Well, thanks very much.
Enjoy that, darling. Full moon tonight.
Full moon. Oh, that explains it.
Yeah, that explains everything.
That explains lots of stuff. Thank you. Well, you know, you know you're on a sticky wicket when your husband brings you chamomile tea. And it's a full moon. I used to think I was a werewolf, but I'm okay now. Christ. Right, okay. So let's get this sorted. We've got to transfer lead to this side. There we go. And then we can. I know it's a bit of a labour of love, isn't it? But I tell you what, it's like I said earlier on. This is all about. This is all about relaxing your mind. You get out of your head, and you get with your hands, and you just got to stay with the tip of the pencil. You know, I think that's one of the reasons why the groovy system is so popular. We've had a real, actually, we've had a real surge in interest for parchment and for the groovy system. Not so much parchment as the groovy system. You know, it's quite something how it's picked up again. It really has. I'm glad. I'm happy to report. Because you think, well, has it had its day? Well, I can tell you the answer to that is absolutely not. Absolutely not. I've had a lot of people in America joining recently too. Well, that figures. Crikey. Enough said. I got it going on. You see, so what we're doing here is just putting. You can see where you've gone, where you've been and where you haven't been too. And then once we do this, so he brought me a chamomile tea. Well, that's the thing, you see. I don't I don't take any sort of mind-altering substances at all. Coffee's about the strongest thing I do. Sometimes I wish I could switch off, but for me, the easiest thing to do is either do art or go to bed. Other people do physical exercise, but that's never really been my thing. You know, jogging. You must be joking. Sod that. I've never been somebody who likes to jog or run or exert myself. I love hard work, but I can't see I don't know. Am I alone? It just, I don't know. It just doesn't work for me. You know, standing on a treadmill, running on the spot. Why would you do that? I run on the spot anyway without even trying. There we are. So we're going to get together again on Monday to finish this. I thought it'd be really nice if we could get together on Monday, okay, and transfer this. What do you think? Because this is going to be so nice. You can't imagine when we've done this, right? It's going to have drop shadows. It's going to look so pretty. Okay, turn it over so we can see what we're doing. It's going to look so pretty. And then we can, I was thinking that it would look really nice in black and sepia. That's what I see in my mind's eye. But I mean, you know, we can all do different colours. Once you've got the idea, you're going to run with it, aren't you? Got quite a lot of planning to do next week too. But Monday is always a great day, 10 o'clock, to get together, get the whole week fired off with a bunch of good friends, doing a bit of artwork. Eh? Tuesday, we've got to go up to London. Got a meeting, business meeting. Oh, love it. Not, but got to be done. So we'll do that as well. Dave and I'll go up to London on Tuesday. Otherwise, I was going to say I was hoping to do the Groovy Tuesday, but then I looked at my calendar. I thought, well, that's not going to happen because I've got to go to Londres. So up we go to Marble Arch. So I'm afraid I can't cover in the SHAC for Groovy Tuesday. But I have got a really good, put it in your diary. On Thursday, we're doing a bit more of this. I reckon we should be able to finish this by Thursday evening together. And then on Friday, 10 and 2. Let's just call it 10 and 2. That's going to be our live TV hours. 10 and 2, 10 and 2. Rolls off the tongue. Just remember, if we're ever doing TV, Clarity TV, it'll be 10 and 2. Right? Same as it's 10 o'clock for the SHAC, right? So we'll add another 2, so it's 10 and 2, except for the Sunday. My Sunday is sacred to me, and that will always be 3 to 5. But otherwise, it's 10 and 2 on Clarity TV. I mean, my hope is that we'll be able to get back into create and craft here soon, one day. Yeah, I sent Grace. I sent Grace last week a like stupid quotes that you see on Instagram and that. And this one said, I just saw some idiot at the gym put a water bottle in the Pringles holder on the treadmill. I sent that to my daughter last week. She just reminded me. And she's written, "You in the gym, ha, 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 ha." I actually did join a gym. And then 7 years, I only went once. I paid the subscription for so many years. And in the end, I went back and said, "Oh, I'm cancelling. This is ridiculous. I'm spending an inordinate amount of money, and I've only been in there a couple of times." So they didn't argue with me either, because they didn't even recognize me. Well, they wouldn't have recognized me. Quite embarrassing, really. I bet a lot of people do that. Join a gym and then never go. Can't be the only one. Yeah. Right, there you go. And so then all we've got to do, see, it's funny because Grace and Mark, this Mark here, they're right old gym people. I mean, Grace, she goes and does all that. Now, this is a bit weird. You've got to go backwards on this. She goes and does workouts and that, don't you, Grace? Mark, he's right sporty. He really is. That's all he does. Big sportsman. Rugby, basketball, you name it, Mark plays it. Golf. He runs, jogs. I'm just going out for a 5-mile run, Mum. I'll be back in 10 minutes. He's one of them. Pavement pounder. There we go. What do you think? I reckon that this is going to look delightful. I can see I've missed a couple of bits, but that's okay. Isn't this going to look gorgeous? I would say so, friends. And so let's have a look. Me with me in-depth notes here. I know what I've got to tell you. Right, 1, the sale is on. Shh, you heard it here first. Okay, so there's up to half price sale, ends at midnight. You'll get an email anyway. If you don't get emails from us, then go to our website. While you're there, claritystamp.com. Go to the front page. You will see a panel and it says, receive our newsletter. Get in there. If you want to be notified of every time I do a blog, just go and say, I want to be notified. There's a little button on the side of the blog, barbaragrayblog.com. And we'll say, we're not going to batter you with emails, but maybe at the moment, because times are a little bit turbulent and you're not sure where to go and what's happening with Create and Craft, I'm not sure either, but I'm sure it will be resolved one way or another. But maybe it'll be good for you just to sign up to our newsletters, because I'm telling you, I promise you, when I hear something, I will let you know, okay? As far as clarity goes, it's business as usual, all right? We're going to keep going. And so you got the sale on. Then tomorrow you got Deborah Wheeler and Paul at 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. I'll be milling around in the background making plans. Then next week we're here to keep you company. So Monday is the SHAC again, right? And then on Friday, I'm doing a really, really smashing TV show, 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. And then, of course, we've got the SHAC on Thursday night as well. So loads going on, all right? And keep your eye on the blog, because I will keep writing those blogs if you keep reading them. All right. Other than that, I will see you tomorrow morning. I'm going to gate crash the party at Clarity TV at 10 o'clock with Paul and Deborah. So stay in touch. We're here to keep you company. Gracie, thanks so much for your help. I'm gonna drink my chamomile tea now and go and howl at the moon. Lots of love. Go easy, and I'll see you